Do you think though, Glenn? I mean, I would think that Punk would be a bigger deal than Daniel Bryan. Vince was saying he thinks it's been 7 years. That's a long time. And you look at when he went on that WWE backstage show, that nobody watched it. I mean, do you think Punk being in the UFC, do you think he's got enough recognition?
I said that. What have I been saying? What have I been saying about this? Okay, and this was hysterical because I argued with Ryan Satin.
Wait a minute.
I had Ryan.
Hold on. I just said what you've been saying all along. Hold on. You asked the question. Let me answer the question. The question was, what have I been saying all along?
But this is all speculation. We don't know.
Okay, go ahead, Glenn.
So I argued with Ryan Satin. We had Meltzer on, all these guys when Ronda Rousey was coming in. Okay, and all these guys. Oh my God, this is and like, bro, her stock is not. She's lost because decisively 2 straight times. I go, and I know from the game that one of these telltale signs was, okay, and you can laugh at this, but at my club, where I worked, the girls were huge Ronda Rousey fans. Because here she was, they're thinking, bro, after she lost her second fighter, those girls turned on her. They were not fans of her anymore. It was like she lost a lot of her fans. You know what I'm saying? And they were bringing her into WWE off the back end of losing a lot of her fans because, she lost 2 fights decisively, right? Like the aura was gone.
Yeah.
And like I could have said this, okay? And they probably would have laughed at me and said, guys, I'll tell you this. They're going to bring Ronda Rousey in, and I go, in a year later, they're going to be doing their worst ratings ever. Okay? I could have said that. It would have been right. Okay,
you did say it wouldn't do anything before she came in.
She didn't. Okay, she was a good character thing, but she did not move the needle at all, right? I still say, because of Punk's atrocious performance in UFC, that there is going to be a percentage of these fans. You got your diehards, like these AEW fans, the people that watch the show, they're all in. Like they're all there because it's wrestling. They don't even care about UFC, right? But I'm just telling you, is like, If the people that he's in an angle with can bring up how poorly he did in UFC as part of like promos and everything, bro, they can bury the guy. They can bury the guy. And I'm saying, like, when they start talking like that, you got beat by. If they make fun of him, bro, it's going to devalue him.
Yeah.
Just honestly talking about the things that he's been doing in the past 6, however many years it's been since he's been out of wrestling. If these guys bring this stuff up, how's he going to talk his way out of it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the value of the character is not the way it was before he left.
Yeah.
He left and went to UFC and was arguable. He wasn't Brock Lesnar. He wasn't Ronda Rousey. He wasn't, Cain Velasquez. He wasn't Jake Hager. He was arguably the single worst UFC fighter they've ever put on their show. And it's not even really arguably. I think he is. But by any metric, Joe Rogan, people that watch it, they say Punk was the worst.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's coming from UFC. Like Brock brought the UFC championship belt, back. Like he was wearing the UFC championship around. Like it was added credibility.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey did have credibility, even though she lost, but she was a former champion. Punk has has zero credibility in the real fighting business. So it's like, okay, what is that? How is that metric going to play out? Because I see that could be a thing that devalues him.
Yeah.
Possibly. And then nobody else is going to talk. Like, how many of these other guys are going to talk about that?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely, especially.
It's like in the dirt sheet, everybody wants to promote it. So it's like, okay, but look at this honestly, guys. The guy was terrible in the UFC.
Especially to a casual audience that you want to get back. A casual audience, here's what a casual audience is going to say. Oh, okay, so CM Punk got his ass kicked in real fighting, so he's going to go back to that fake fighting. That's what a casual fan is going to say. So the question is, who are all these people that he's going to draw that they're not already drawing? But
there is a lot of
that's what I wanted to ask you. Well, the last time Punk was there was 2 years before Glenn even started this show with us. there was like 4 million viewers, right?
Yeah.
Like, could those people, if he's going to cut like a Sean Waltman promo the night Sean Waltman went back to WWE, if he's going to cut a promo like that, open AEW on the way he left WWE, everything that happened there, could those 2 to 3 million people want to watch that? You know, can they grab those people?
7 years, Jeff. This isn't a year ago. They've moved on. 7 years. Bro, if somebody was 14 at the time, they're now 21. Look at it that way, bro. Look at it. If they were 20, it's 7 years is a long time, bro.
Yeah, but you know, from my personal experience, Hulk Hogan turning heel brought me back to wrestling after, 6, 7, 8 years. I don't know if that's the same impact, but if kids in that range remember this and now he's back,
bro, Hulk. That's
I know,
Hogan
but I'm
was an
saying,
icon,
could he grab? Right, I know, but could he grab some of that lost audience that is left?
That's the question. And what percentage of it can he grab? We'll wait and see. I've given positives and negatives. You know what I'm saying? So we will see if this audience, if they're just going to, everybody's just going to ignore what he did in UFC. So I don't know. We'll see. So